from Luxrow, last year, Blood Oath, right? 2020, as you can see, Luxrow usually have their own year every time. 2021 is already out, but 2020 was the one that was finished in Cognac cask. I had a chance to have it. See here. So the 2020, if you look at it, is the one finished in a Cognac cask. Trust me, this is probably one of the sweetest and best. Blood Oath is the story. Every year you have a pack that you sign with Blood Oath. 2020 was the sixth edition of this pack. There's the pack 6 that you see on finish in Cognac barrel. Again, I'm talking about Cognac here. Cognac literally is a fortified wine that been distilled to give you Cognac. You take wine, grapes, mash them, distill them. The ester comes up, you actually get Cognac that, a juice that you age in barrels. So when something is finished, again, I tell people, do not run to go get it. Try it, because if you're not a Cognac lover, but then your whiskey is finished in Cognac, why would you actually like it? So from the House of Luxrow this year, pack 6 Cognac barrel. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, but Zach, Hood, why aren't you telling us about the regular release? We already know things that come annually from Buffalo Trace, E.H. Taylor. You got E.H. Taylor, you have, Pappy, you have BTAC, all those things that come out. We already know those come. I just wanted to look in my collection and really see things that some people may have just missed and walked away from. So I really just didn't want to, I'm not singling out some bottles. I really just wanted you guys to bring your attention, say, hey, I've been quarantined the whole last year. I may have missed some bottle. Maybe I want to make a deal with a buddy of mine to be able to grab a bottle. One of the bottles that actually was new, and the only reason why I'm bringing up things that have been released, we all know that Woodford every year will release a Woodford special edition, a master collection. I have a lot of Chris Morrison master collection, but this year is quite special because this year a new assistant master distiller is on this bottle. Elizabeth McCall and Chris Morrison came up. Another special thing that you realize about this bottle as well is that this bottle shape has changed. Because if you look at the normal older bottle, it looked more like, I like to say, like a steel. But this one became more shorter, feminine. They used batch 16. A woman touch on this actually made it different. I will put the link. I've interviewed also Elizabeth McCall, and we talked a little bit about this bottle. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of information to unpack there. I'll put the description there so you know exactly more about the bottle. But trust me, if there is one master collection you want to pick up just to see, I will tell you. My problem usually with a lot of the master collection of Woodford is the proof for me. I love what they do, but it's almost like every year you have to buy the master collection and then now buy the batch proof or the barrel proof. And I don't really like that because I feel like the master collection is already good enough and it does not need, right? It does not need any more of, water it down and then give it to us because you blended it. Yeah, I appreciate the blender's work, but give it to me because the tagline on the channel, the truth is barrel proof. So give me the barrel proof. That's what I want. So the interview link is below. I'll be sure that you actually take a look and see what's up. Now, I'm pretty sure this bottle is going to come up as, what? What is this, right? And if you ever heard a name like Very Old Saint Nick, or if you ever heard the name of Perfection, we are talking here about the distillery, Rare Perfection, Rare Perfection Distillery, right? Rare Perfection Distillery is in Kentucky. It's somewhere hidden somewhere. Kentucky, side of Lexington, the Barstown, they're in Barstown, Kentucky. And the reason why I'm bringing this bottle specifically, if you're somebody who liked them, they came out with Perfection 14, 15, old, very old Saint Nick, which one is that? You have the 8, the rye, the 10 year, the 12 year, the a bunch of them. But this one came very, very weird. The bottle design has changed. The way they made it, and it's a 12-year that they came up with. 115 proof is their first lot. They wanted to try something different to this year. And I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? Even though most of their juice are imported and are made with funny barrels and whatnot, I really like the very old Saint Nick, and I really want to actually give a chance to this bottle. So these are the type of bottle that I bought because I'm like, you know what? It's so different. It's so weird. I will try it. So it came out in 2020. I picked it up and I've tried it. You know, I cannot talk about 2020 without talking about the best brand that I've actually found in 2020, a craft brand, a small brand that is doing something different out there. Now, if you think about it, one of the things that big bottles out there that always come up every year, if you look at it, you have the Old Carters, you have the, what they call the Bookers, and things that actually are well crafted and already have a name and reputation. But I trust distillers more than I trust brand. So I'm talking about my friend, right? Because I'm biased. I'm very biased. My friend, Alan Bishop from the Spirit of French Lake. This year, actually, while you were in quarantine, he actually came out with this beautiful rye. Now, he did it with Sailback. I always say Sailback is a place where you can actually grab most of your stuff. I'm trying to get them to sponsor our channel so we can actually put them out there for you guys to pick up your whiskey. But every of their bottle usually will go through Sailbacks, and you can purchase one there. But last year he came up with so many product, but I want to bring awareness to this rye that he came up with because, when you talk to ryes in general, he came up with Unpretentious and, the Matty Gladden, so many brands that I can't even remember. But this rye right here, trust me, he came up with this rye, and he came up with an absinthe, rye finish and absinthe barrel, and the man is a genius, and you definitely want to check out his work. Trust me, you will not regret it. Last but not least, in the category of bourbons, right? Last but not least in the category of bourbon, I'm telling you right now, I don't know. Have you ever had whiskey and then you go, what is this? What in the heck is this? And that's pretty much how I feel when I had whiskey from Peg Leg Porker. It's a Tennessee straight whiskey, 15-year. The hickory filtration, the hickory charcoal, hickory charcoal filtration that he used. When he runs through it, right? You when you smell the nose and you taste it, it's like you were at a fresh, hot barbecue, like fresh barbecue. If you're a barbecue lover, and of course, the master distiller himself, Kerry, is, he is a pit master. He bring his flair of barbecue, Tennessee barbecue, into this whiskey. I'm telling you, amazing. Not a cheap bottle, but if you find a 12-year, pick it up. Trust me, pick it up. It's probably, if you have a friend of yours that loves cigars, love good barbecue, you're in for a treat. In 2020, this bottle came out. I ran and picked it up. A friend of mine got it for me in New York, actually. And I told him, I said, this is what I want. The hickory charcoal is just amazing. It's bringing a new flair to the bourbon industry. And guess what? Yeah, this is probably one of those that you want to grab. But this was bottles that you may have missed, bourbon edition, bourbon whiskey rye edition. If you have any question, make sure that you follow us, follow the hood everywhere that you can, and make sure that you actually send me a link. I may have missed some bottles. Which bottle did you miss? Which bourbon do you think some people have missed in 2020? Make sure you comment below, and make sure you support our channel here. Go on the members edition and make sure you support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.